And welcome everyone, thank you very much for joining me today in my latest live stream post-match reaction. Make sure if you are joining the live stream anyway, get involved on today's live stream. What a result that was for Liverpool. Everyone, I want to know your thoughts, your key players at today's game anyway. Liverpool secured three valuable points anyway to keep Liverpool top of the Premier League. I tell you what, these Reds are just getting better and better by every week, aren't they, everyone? Make sure you are getting involved in today's latest episode, everyone, really. Liverpool sit top of the Premier League on 49 points. We've scored a mammoth 42 and conceding 14 goals, everyone, really. It was a weird game, really. Early kick-off, 12:30. Liverpool, we looked tired. I think the crowd looked very tired as well in terms of the performance, really. We went straight out of the blocks, really. Robbo was getting rested for today's game, really. But it was a very slow game, but one that Liverpool, yet again, I'm seeing a lot of negativity really floating around the fan base anyway, but I really want to gauge all your opinions really, but which is mad because, don't get me wrong, we can't blow away teams every single week, and 12:30 kickoff, I think it was a very early start compared to the rest of the Premier League, but Chris really went straight into the king, the Egyptian king, everyone. Make sure I drop in your comments in as well. But starting off with Chris's comments, nice one, everyone. Calvin as well. Hi, Jack. Merry Christmas to you and Happy New Year. Nice one, fella. You too. But Chris has said as well, no doubt, Salah is his man of the match. Really, we get straight on to Mohamed Salah. Really, it was Liverpool's match winner today. His goal, his very first goal, was a lovely ball down the line. He cuts it back. And he's starting to use his right foot. Everyone get in. The amount of times we've watched Salah over the seasons and you're like, just use your right foot. And today's game, the first goal, most importantly, everyone, let me know your thoughts on the goal, what you thought of it. He absolutely bends it round Foster's right-hand corner anyway. Foster's just like, he gives up because it was a superb goal anyway. And huge credit to Watford, everyone. We're not going to sit here and not give Watford credit because I tell you what, me and Dave spoke about through the week, and a lot of fans out there as well when he done the pre-match shows. Huge credit to Watford, new manager. They did have their chances. I tell you what, if it's a different Watford on a different day, or if that's a Manchester City that come to Anfield with those opportunities in which they had, you had Decore miscuing a shot, you had Sarr misplacing a shot as well. That's their confidence really. If that was a Watford side that were mid-table, they buried their chances anyway. Trudini give Virgil van Dijk and Joe Gomez a lot of good opportunities really to get them thinking really, everyone. But Chris, absolutely spot on there, mate. Everyone let me know your thoughts on Salah's performance really, but Chris was very pleased by Salah. I think a lot of us were really today. Salah, he's coming back into form, everyone, and what an important time to really come into form. At the back end of all these fixtures, Club World Cup's coming in the coming weeks anyway, and I can't wait because Salah, this is the best time for him to really pick up form. He's not been playing bad, but in terms of the goal scoring, he's really getting his goals on the score sheet, really, everyone. Let's get to a couple of comments as well. Absolute pleasure. Thank you, everyone, for getting involved. Mark Forrest missed the game. Mark, it will be on Match of the Day, and everyone. And Mark, if you haven't seen the goals, they will be on. I think they should be on Sky's page anyway, or BT, whoever had the game. But they will be uploading them, mate. So if you've missed the goals, go and head over there on YouTube, mate. So go and check them out. But yeah, it's great that Leicester City and us coming up expect to drop points here. But Chris, you expect Leicester to drop points, mate? I think they are currently. Everyone has checked the Leicester City score. That is 1-1 against Norwich, who scored for Leicester. Timo Pukki scored for Norwich, so Norwich were took the lead anyway. And Tim Krul scored an own goal, so fingers crossed Norwich can do us a favour there, because that would be a big boost for Liverpool in terms of the title anyway. Was Sticky Boys any words on Ginny? North Reds, it was a very sticky game really, wasn't it, mate? It was a very tricky game. As I said, I think the fans were quite tired and going the game, it was nearly kick off anyway, but you could very much sense that from, listen, the lads are doing absolutely superb. We're going to let them off in terms of they're not going to be running through brick walls every single game, everyone. But it was a very North Reds. No words on Ginny as of yet, mate. Obviously, Ginny Wijnaldum did go off injured in that game anyway. Hopefully, it's not too bad because he has started every single Premier League game for Jurgen Klopp this season. He's an integral part of this team anyway. But yeah, but let's get to your comments as well. Mark and Reds everywhere. Merry Christmas, everyone. What date are we on now? We're on the 14th. Nearly Christmas, everyone. Nearly Christmas. But yeah, new managers' impact for Watford. They will stay up and play if they play like that. Put chances away. Definitely, Chris. 1 second, everyone's got to the. If it Nigel Pearson, obviously the manager anyway, you're seeing from the impact. I tell you, if that Leicester, not Leicester, used to manage Leicester, but Watford, I tell you what, they put that display in like they did today. Really, they caused Liverpool a lot of problems. As I said or before, they take a couple more weeks and they start putting away those goals. Another day they put those balls in the back of the net. Decore probably had their best chance really today. Everyone, who was your standout performer? Everyone for keep on saying Leicester, Watford. Anyway, really for me it's got to be Decore. I felt he caused Liverpool a lot of very difficult situations really today, but no taking away from Watford's performance today. I felt it was absolutely superb, and they will stay up if they continue to play like that. They've got a couple of great players, just that they haven't been putting the ball in the back of the net. Delafeu and I think it was Andrew Gray are the only two players really to register two goals, more than one goal anyway. So it's evident to where they need to improve, and that's just goal scoring really in terms of front of the goal. But yeah, that's our last Prem game now until Leicester. Yeah, North Red, we got the Club World Cup. I cannot wait for that. Hopefully the Reds do go out there and do the job really and bring the Club World Cup back, because that would be something very, very, very special for Jurgen Klopp anyway. Be the first Liverpool manager to win that trophy anyway. So it'd be a big incentive really. Remember, we will have that West Ham game which got postponed because the Club World Cup will be our West Ham will be our game in hand. Absolutely spot on, Chris. Obviously the West Ham fixture has been moved due to our commitments in the European competition anyway, everyone really. But another key performers as well, Joe Gomez, I felt throughout the whole of that game. Van Dijk didn't have a bad game, but obviously you nearly scored an own goal, Van Dijk, today, everyone. I think everyone watching, or if you went to the game as well, we were all like, I think the cameras picked up Jurgen Klopp's reaction as well, because all I seen was him jump backwards, and he was like, Virgil van Dijk nearly scoring an own goal. But credit to Joe Gomez as well. Obviously, Andy Robinson did get a rest. James Milner playing left back today. Milner done absolutely superb yet again off the back of his new contract. Anyway, he will be buoyed by that, and he put in an absolute quality performance, James Milner and Joe Gomez. But man of the match has got to be Mohamed Salah really, in terms of his running and the way in which he, especially for that second goal, it was a little skew-if shot from Divock Origi, but I don't know how everyone let me know your thoughts on that. I don't know how the referee was looking to call offside. Yeah, they were dying. Whoever was in that VAR room, they were dying to rule out that goal, but frankly Liverpool got that second goal. Mohamed Salah was in the right place at the right time, and everyone let me know your thoughts if you're watching this live or if you're watching this after the show. What are your thoughts on Salah more or less starting to use his right foot a lot more? I think that's something Jurgen Klopp or whoever Pep Linders is very much encourage him to use his right foot a lot more. Everyone, let me know your thoughts. I agree, Decore, Delafeu, Sarr for me. That's Chris. Asfior, who really did perform for Watford today. Chris is man of the matches for Watford in terms of, yet he didn't get the goals, but in terms of the input and the Watford fans coming away from that game, they'll be very, very impressed. North Red, his folk, Joe Gomez did well today as well. Absolutely spot on there. Salah, Gomez and Alisson stand out for us. That's from Chris's. Great performance by Alisson. He was a bit suspect, not suspect, but when he did get called upon anyway, Watford did register 2 shots on target. He had 8 shots in the whole of that game. Liverpool registered 16 with 6 shots on target anyway. So Chris, absolutely spot on there in terms of Alisson today. It's so important when a goalkeeper does not really bothered a lot, but when it was a one-on-one, apologies, I think it was Delafeu. It was one-on-one with Alisson, and Alisson stood up tall. Really, one of the very few opportunities Watford did have, and they took their chances. Really, everyone. But Delafeu on another day puts on the back of the net. But superb one-on-one goalkeeping by Alisson today. Really, everyone. Chris has gone with James Milner, was quality as well yet again. Danny9541, how you doing, Danny? Everyone, welcome. If you're joining the live stream, new anyway, make sure you do hit that subscribe button, but make sure you are getting involved in today's episode, everyone. I read out all your comments, and you can all engage with all your fellow Reds around the world. VAR is a shambles, that's from Chris, with these stupid dotted lines. Yeah, Chris, I think there's going to be a meeting in terms of the Premier League referees, I think after January. You will be discussing, I think there is a new law, well, in terms of in the Premier League, the managers have discussed when I've been reading over the past week. They want to really announce mic up referees, which I think would be right. And so you're telling the crowd, because today at the grounds, the referee goes, it's not being given, then it's being given, and then you're like, oh, the only people that really know what's going on are the people at home watching on television. But if you're in the ground, obviously you've got the tannoy at Anfield really saying VAR checking process. But in the grounds and for the fans in the stands, it's very, very difficult to actually understand what is going on. So there needs to be clarification. I know it's VAR and but it's the fans at the ground that are really getting confused, because the tannoy today, it said it wasn't a goal, and then it was a goal. It's in the early stages VAR, but they really need to get their act together, not just for Liverpool games, but for every club around the country, everyone. Origi fake shot. Danny, was that? Are you saying that was an Origi fake shot, mate? It was a lovely pass if he meant that, innit? Hey. But yeah, Danny's comments. Origi fake shot and then landed on Salah. Lol, can't diss Origi. I thought he skewed it, mate, but I'll take your word for it anyway. When I was in the ground, it was a. I think Origi very much take that assist, Ronnie, everyone. But absolutely spot on, Dan. I'm not criticising, but who's that? Minamino will help when Bobby or Mo needs a rest. He looks tasty, absolutely quality, mate. I can't wait for him. But everyone, what's your thoughts on Firmino? When I've been speaking to a lot of you, especially over today, anyway. I've seen on social media as well. Really, I want to gauge your opinions on the live stream on Firmino's performance. I'm not digging out Firmino anyway, but in terms of because he's not getting the goals, really, I think everyone's like, not Liverpool fans, but outside Liverpool, they're criticising Firmino's performance. When you watch Liverpool, Firmino, if he doesn't get on the goal scoring sheet, he was kind of off the boil today, but you can't take away for what he does for the team, really, his movements. Everyone, what's your thoughts on Firmino's performance? Everyone, I'm really, really interested. I'll read them out on today's show as well. But I felt it was a 50-50 game for Firmino, really. His movements, but I felt that Cabaselli for Watford, I think he played very, very, very well. Firmino, when he had that opportunity, when he just slightly behind him, but no taking away from our lads up front. But Cabaselli for Watford, great performance by him as well. He very much did keep Firmino very quiet. Let's try and get to all your comments, everyone. Thank you very much, everyone, for getting involved. Really do appreciate it. We'll be reading out every single one of your comments. If I've missed one of your comments, let me know, because I will read it back anyway. Scroll up, because the comments are coming in thick and fast. Absolute legends. But yeah, nice one, North. Hi, Jack. What an odd game, but a win is a win. Dennis, absolutely spot on. I think that's going to be the pin comments anyway. It was a very strange game, mate, but I think Dennis and everyone, let me know your thoughts. The lads are playing that amount of footy, and Dennis, in terms of, it looked like a very tired. It was a half 12 kickoff. It's never an easy game, really, when you start early games. I think everyone let me know your thoughts on that, but I felt it, Dennis. It was a weird game, but 3 points. I'm not going to sit here and complain, because it baffles me that I'm seeing people on social media complain about Liverpool picking up 3 points. I don't know how you can complain about Liverpool picking up 3 points, but it absolutely baffles me, everyone. But nice one for your comments. Get them in. Scroll down. Well, yeah, absolute legends. Make sure you are sharing the stream as well to your mates, and make sure you do get them involved in future live streams. Let's get to Chris's comments anyway. Starting to get clean sheets too, even though it doesn't matter when you're winning. Chris, another clean sheet yet again. I think, is that the first clean sheet in the Premier League at Anfield? I think it is. I think, even though Genk managed to score at Anfield anyway, but I think that in the Premier League. Might be wrong, let me know if I am, but I think that's the first clean sheet at home in the Premier League, everyone. That's great. Chris, absolutely spot on. It's great that we continue, because clean sheets, no matter what, that'll give the defence a lot of confidence. Obviously, the amount of times we've seen Liverpool when we conceded a goal and defence are not happy with themselves, but it's great. It's even better to see, really. But as long as the lads win the 3 points. Scroll's just gone up there. Hi, Jack. What a great win. Gomez was my man in the match. That's from John Downey. Absolutely spot on by Joe there. He was superb today, Joe. In terms of his reading of the game, he's just so quick, isn't he, John? And everyone, in terms of, that's what he's got on his side, really, as well as his quality. If you're playing against Joe Gomez, you'd really struggle to really get past him. Like Cabaselli today at Watford, he's quite a pacey player, pacey defender anyway, but Joe Gomez, yet again, probably him and Salah, really, just two standout performers if you had to pick a couple of players today. But Joe Gomez, prior to Joel Matip getting injured, last season, obviously the beginning of the season, that was the partnership. No, not saying Matip's bad or Lovren bad, but in terms of Liverpool going forward, that is our strongest partnership. But I absolutely love Joel Matip, and I love Lovren's performances. It's great that we've got such quality centre-backs at the football club. It's not like gone before when we had Sacco and Skrtel. Skrtel, great that he stayed at the football club, but he wasn't at the level of Virgil van Dijk or the level of Matip they're playing now. But everyone, let me know your thoughts, because I tell you what, Gomez, Matip, Lovren, whoever plays, even if touchwood Van Dijk doesn't get injured, but if he was to get injured, I'd be fully confident in these lads playing at centre-back in terms of the performance, everyone. But Joe Gomez, yet again, mate, it was his reading of the game today that really stood out. John, what stood out for you and everyone in terms of Joe Gomez's performance today, as well as keeping a clean sheet? But what did you like in Joe Gomez's performance today that's impressing you over the last couple of weeks? His performances really are picking up. And that is probably Liverpool's strongest partnership, Van Dijk and Joe Gomez. But it's exciting going forward. But it's absolutely boss that we've got great centre-backs, isn't it? But yeah, let's get to your comments as well, everyone. Absolute legends for getting involved. Make sure you do get your comments in, and we'll be reading them out as we go through today's episodes. What a great win. Joe Gomez was North Red. Yes, Big Al stormed it. Problem is, just from Chris, problem is we didn't have a big screen, so we don't have a big screen too at Anfield. I was confused that was happening as I was at the game, as always. Chris, yeah, they need to sort that, obviously. Hopefully, Chris, with the new stands, Obviously, if you've been to Anfield, Liverpool have got the little tiny screen on the scoreboard, and it says VAR check. But compared to the comparison when you do go around the Premier League, Chris, I think we do need to sort, or someone just hold up an iPad and you're on the halfway line and just have like VAR, like a big massive iPad, because we do need to sort that out. Like whether that be, obviously you got the tannoy, Chris, having you at Anfield when it does announce it, but in terms of clarification for the fans that are in the stadium, it needs to be sorted in terms of if we do create the new stand anyway at the Anfield Road end, we need to put a screen on the top of the stand or something. Sort of needs to give really. But nice one, Chris. Hey Jack and everyone. John Mack, how you doing? Nice one for hopping in as well as always, mate. This from Dennis. Do VAR like they do in the rugby? Dennis, I spoke about that before as well, and we all have, haven't we, mate? I think the clarification in terms of the referee and the VAR, especially today, there was a lot of occasions where you're like, what is happening? Like, obviously, if you're watching in terms of over the television pictures and all that, it's a lot easier when the commentators are explaining what's happening because they're getting told and they can hear I don't think they can, but I'm pretty sure they can. They can hear something. You've got some dialogue over the radio waves or the lines anyway that they can hear what the VAR has been spoken anyway. But the absolutely spot on there, Dennis. They need to really have a mic connected to the referee like they do in the rugby, explaining the on-field decisions. And it'd probably stop referees getting sworn at by players anyway, because it would. I know that's the case in the rugby. Everyone, let me know if you watch rugby, but the respect in which the referees do get in rugby is so better than football in terms of how they speak to referees anyway. Because a couple of times, how many times have we seen a couple of the players absolutely effing and jeffing? We effing and jeff at the telly or when we're at the game anyway, but it's another thing when it comes from the place and get booked for dissent anyway. But yeah, Jack, do you think we can win everything? Champions League, Prem and Cups? John, I fully believe. Everyone, let me know your thoughts if you do as well. Fully confident in this squad, everyone. It's the 60th anniversary from when Bill Shankly come to Liverpool Football Club to this day, 60 years. I wish I was alive when I watched Bill Shankly, but there's a lot of great Liverpool fans out there. You've all watched, there's a couple of years when you're watching what a man, what an absolute man. He built Liverpool from the ground up. The Division 2 brought us all the way up and laid the foundations for this great football club. And there's little bits of Shankly in Jurgen Klopp. I think that's how he really does connect. Shankly got the club, and I think Shankly will be very proud. Shankly sent all of his lads out. He made them play for the fans, and he played, most importantly, makes them play for every single one of us, and they are doing us proud really today, everyone, aren't they? So absolutely boss. I think Shankly, mate, I'd want us to win everything, mate. Be greedy. Years gone by, that's what we used to do. We used to clean up titles, FA Cups, European trophies as well. We used to do doubles, but that's what we need to start doing. I'm pretty sure. I'm very confident, mate. Even if the kids do play, when we did see them in the Carling Cup, against Arsenal, we got Everton in the FA Cup as well. The kids are absolutely boss, and I think they will do a great performance against Aston Villa. I can fully see them. The way in which they played against Aston Villa, Arsenal, at home, filled them with a lot of confidence. So yeah, I can see us winning everything, mate. I'm confident in this squad. Let's get to your comments as well. Bobby needs a breather, everyone. No, Fred. Everyone, let me know your thoughts on that as well in terms of, do you think Jurgen Klopp have any much rest? Bobby Firmino, no, Fred's asked the question. I'll put it to you. Do you think Bobby Firmino does need a slight rest? The amount of football that lad plays, but you'd forgive him because, he wasn't on the ball today, but his movement off the ball, as always, we know what we're going to get with Bobby, but he does need a rest, doesn't he? All of them do, because the amount of games they are playing. Let's get to your comments as well. Chris Welsh, I think we need Minamino and another defender in January, because We only got Gomez and Van Dijk fit at the minute. Definitely make this possibly a more versatile defender in which I can play defence, centre, the central areas, but most importantly in the wide areas, because if you got Milner who can play left back, but you got Fabinho out injured, but he would have allowed he can play for Fabinho when he was at Real Madrid as a youngster. He used to play out wide, right back anyway. When he has been playing for Brazil early on in his career, he played right back anyway. But very much echo those words, mate. Kabasele was Watford's Koulibaly. Chris, absolutely spot on. I'd echo those words, that comment. That's absolutely spot. Nail on the head. He was a colossal Kabasele today, really. I felt he was absolutely quality. He's built like Koulibaly in terms of his stature, and he's an absolute tank. He's a quality defender, and I'd be very surprised if Watford very much do keep hold of Kabasele. Because today he was more or less defending on his own most of it, when Liverpool did get the opportunities anyway. But yeah, Chris agree, a defender. That's from North Red. Dennis, Bobby played well. His pass to Mane for Mo's first goal was fab. He should have scored his one good chance anyway. Aaron, I love how we play, the support, the fighting spirit, everything just brings me tears. We are unbeaten and I love it. Aaron, absolutely spot on. How proud are we of this football club? Absolutely superb, and we're getting better week in, week out. You can watch Liverpool. We're getting 3 points every single week, and that's you can't ask for any more, because they're doing absolutely everything. They're going to be flying off to Dubai. Going to bring that European Cup trophy anyway, European trophy back for the first time for the football club, and I cannot wait. And they'll give their all. And then we got the young lads 24 hours before we start our games in the Super Cup anyway, playing down at Aston Villa anyway, and hopefully they will do us justice anyway in terms of getting the results. I'm pretty sure they will. But yeah, absolute legends for your comments. Is the Villa game 1 or 2 legs? John, it's going to be a one leg at time, mate. Obviously, when you go to the semi-finals or the Carabao or Carling Cup, whatever you want to call it, in the semis you do have 2 legs anyway. Just 1 leg, mate. Obviously, when we played Arsenal at Anfield, it went to penalties in terms of the overall performance anyway, mate. Which is more exciting for the fans in the stadium. Villa 1 game, Club World Cup has started. It's on BBC 2. Our first game is on the 18th of December, then on the 21st of December. Dennis, yeah, so as a start of the Club World Cup, mate, obviously you got the South American teams anyway. I'm excited to really see Liverpool perform in terms of coming up against the South American champions. Haven't they tried having refs mic'd up? Mark, for us, I'm not too sure, Mark. Everyone let Mark know. And I think they probably have obviously got them mic'd up anyway, but it sort of needs to give, Mark. Everyone let me know your thoughts on that if you're watching this after the video's been uploaded. Something has to give, Mark. If I was in charge of the FA, that would be fun. I'd give Liverpool 3 points every single week. But I'd definitely mic them up, mate, and have a tannoy at least connected to where like to press a button or something and you can hear it over a tannoy. Because in terms of technology, I'm not a technology wizard, but there is technology out there that you can easily mic up a referee separately and then connect it to the PA of like the stadiums. It won't be that hard, mate. But yeah, it's not a criticism, just an observation. Minamino will help us rest Bobby. Yeah, absolutely spot on, North Red. I think it started yesterday, 2 games today in the Club World Cup. Obviously, yeah, Dennis, best Leicester City. Beat Leicester City on Boxing Day. Is it over, Reds? No, North Red. It's not over until it's mathematically impossible that we can not lose the league. Leicester City, let's just check before we do shoot off everyone. I think it might be half time, everyone, but yeah, they just kicked off the second half. Leicester, Norwich, still 1-1. Fingers crossed. Come on, Leicester. Timo Pukki, come on, get the winning anyway. But everyone, thank you very much. Liverpool loyalists, I love your work. Thank you very much, mate. Your support, every single one of you. I know you all can't join the live streams as most of you are busy anyway, but really do appreciate all your support. It really does mean the world. Absolute legends that have dropped the comments and dropped all your likes anyway as well. But I will see you tomorrow, everyone, for another episode. We'll go live. Have all the latest in terms of any transfer news, any new deals anyway in terms of new contracts. But everyone, let me know your thoughts on today's. I will be replying to all your comments once this video has been uploaded. So if you want to continue chatting with all your fellow Reds around the world, make sure you do drop your comments in the comment section below anyway. But everyone, I will see you tomorrow. I cannot wait. And yeah, what a great day it was yesterday for Jürgen signing a new deal and Jimmy Milner signing a new deal anyway. The James Milner. But everyone, have a quality rest of your day. Fingers crossed for Norwich. Timo Pukki, come on lad, do us a little favour and enjoy the rest of the footy. I will see you tomorrow. I'll be live around 6 PM, everyone. So if you want to around 6 PM, I will be going live. So make sure you do hop in the live stream if you're free. But top chat, Jack. See you tomorrow, Dennis. See you later, everyone. Absolute legends for getting involved. And the Reds are top of the league on 49 points. Get in. But yeah, you never walk alone, Reds. See you later. Ta-da.